fast without warning, and when it rains it's pouring. I got dreams, big dreams, I wanna do big things, but I just can't seem to put it all together. I just wanna be seen. I'm jumping ship, I'ma dive in, middle of the ocean, swimming till I find it. I see an island out ahead, filled with things that I've wanted since I was a kid. Swim to it with every muscle I've got, sucking down water in my lungs till I cough. But I won't give up, I'll never stop till I wash up on the sand or my heart finally stops. I will be the best, headed out for change, I just started on my quest. Yeah, the world will know my name, I'm excited, I'm obsessed. No one in my way but myself and a test. Yeah, I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best. Life is just a game, I'll be playing till I rest. I'll be there to claim my own spot among the best. Deep within my mind, I'll put all my fear to rest. Cause I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best. I can't, I gotta study, I'll cram, I gotta make up a plan to give me some kind of chance. I gotta enter a new mode or else I'll get KO'd. My life's at a crossroad, I'm ready to reload. I gotta learn some kind of lesson from my past. I made mistakes but I learned how to react. I love the chase but I need a new path to have a chance to get what I wanna grab. A good life has a good purpose, something that makes everything that you're doing worth it. Something with a bigger meaning that's under the surface, cause that's what's gonna keep you working. It's a journey to make it, I got a life in the making. I choose how I'm gonna shape it, I got new lights in rotation. I flip a switch, I'm fixated, I'm sick of patience and waiting. My destiny is awaiting. I will be the best, headed out for change, I just started on my quest. Yeah, the world will know my name, I'm excited, I'm obsessed. No one in my way but myself and a test. Yeah, I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best. Life is just a game, I'll be playing till I rest. I'll be there to claim my own spot among the best. Deep within my mind, I'll put all my fear to rest. Cause I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best. This life is a journey worth taking, every breath in it is sacred. It gets hard and frustrating, but trust me, you just gotta embrace it. Cause what's a journey without enemies? You need some friends, a foe, and an identity. You need an arc, a battle, a little tensity. Create a little bit of energy. I know we don't start the same, but life ain't fair, that won't change. You can't expect that from games, yeah. You might be worse off than others, but better off than another. So just move forward, discover, yeah. What you like, what you need, what you see. Every little thing that you wanna be. Figure out how others get it, and respect it. And don't give up till you perfect it. Well, here I go, how I get there, I'll figure out on my own. But no matter what, I'll be putting on a show. So watch out, and watch me grow. I will be the best, headed out for change, I just started on my quest. Yeah, the world will know my name, I'm excited, I'm obsessed. No one in my way but myself and a test. Yeah, I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best. Life is just a game, I'll be playing till I rest. I'll be there to claim my own spot among the best. Deep within my mind, I'll put all my fear to rest. Cause I will be the best, yeah, I will be the best.
Well, hey guys, this video I'm running through some Olight head torches. They're going to have a good sale on with head torches, so I'll put the dates and stuff here. But guys, they got the Perrin 2 Mini, which is this one here, and I got the Perrin 2 in my hand. Now, the Mini, I'll say straight up, it's a nice little torch, right? It's a nice little head torch, which we're just out here tonight doing some burning. We're just burning some cane fire, and this is a torch that I'm going to be using. I'll give you a quick look at it. But just when we're running video for dogs and we're hunting and stuff, I've got to use the Perrin 2, the bigger one. This one, and I'll give you a quick look at it too. Just because it's got a bit more battery life on it. But this little head torch is just great for around the farm, hunting. As I said, like, you should see in my old head torches I used to use before I did film. I didn't need a lot of light to hunt. And if you're not doing film, well, this would be a good little head torch for you. But yeah, as I said, guys, we're just here. We're going to burn this block. So I'm running this Perrin 2 Mini. And I'll run through some I'll run through some phases on it. I'll show you what it does before we get this fire going. So I'll give you a look in the dark here and I'll show you what it's like. So what do we got here? So that's like a moon mode. That's medium. That's a medium. Shine back over here to the harvester. This is high. The camera's not probably doing any justice. Now this is turbo. That's good, isn't it? Be perfect for film. But guys, it probably wouldn't last real long on turbo. We're just starting to burn this block here now. So we'll give you a quick look at this Perrin 2, the big one. This is the one that I use for film, as you'll see in this video. But guys, look, this is perfect for the kids. This is what the kids have got on here now. They all got Perrin 2 minis on. Perfect little light for the kids, or just walking around like this, out in the paddock, in the farm, burning some cane, doing your harvesting, doing whatever. But I use it a fair bit just walking, just going for a walk with the rifle, because I'm forever down the paddock using the bloody rifle, and I think, oh shit, of an afternoon hunt, I'm out there, and I think, oh shit, I'm always in the dark. So I usually just tuck this little thing in my pocket, because it's actually quite small. Like, look at it. Just tuck it in your, and you don't have to run it on the headband, because you can take it out of the headband, both of them. So that's the Perrin 2 mini. Both of them actually come out. I'll give you a quick look at this one before we get into this cane fire. And what I will say, guys, is these headbands on these are quality. We'll run you through this one quickly. This is what I was using in the video. Low, that's medium, that's high. And high is the mode that I'm using in the video. But anyway, I'll show you turbo. That's turbo, guys. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure you check out Olight. Make sure you use my product code, and make sure you buy from the links in the description, guys. I'll put all the details in the description. The date for the sale's here. Anyway, guys, jump on board with some Olights, the Perrin 2 mini and the Perrin 2. Anyway, guys, I better go here and get into it. Oh, she's going to be a hot one. She's going to be a hot one. Righto, guys, this fire's got a good breeze up its ass, and it's a hot one, this one. Bloody oath, I love this time of year. Harvest time. Plenty of pigs around in the standover. We're burning standover now. And guys, you'll see some good pigs in this video. Good, thick standover. Very dangerous, guys. That's why we got to burn it like this, so we can get through it with the harvester. Because let me tell you, as you'll see in this video, it is thick, mate. Have a look at this breeze this fire is making. It is sucking it. Like a good woman. Come on. You're safe there. Come here. It's all right. Look. See how the standover's there? And then it'll cool right off into this return here. That's as far as it'll go. Come on, come up here. The hottest part of the fire stopped at the standover. Now the return's just trickling through. That's the difference between standover and your return. The standover just goes. Anyway, we're going to get up here and have a look at this other bit of fire, because this return here is just trickling. Just have a look at it. See how it's trickling now? It's slowed right down. See the difference in the cane? You want to try and light these on fire? Get some of this stuff here and try and light this on fire and help. Come here. Like this. See?
Yeah.
Like that. That's it. You're going to start your very own one. Start low. Go in there. That's it. You're going to start your very own one. Righto. Go down low.
No,
Come here. Your kids are starting cane fires all by yourself.
Yeah, okay.
Let's start that end one up.
That one.
It's alright, yep, we got to start one.
Was that hot?
It was actually, it was good. Crackly, isn't it?
No, stop. You can try to do the ones up there.
Where? Well, it's pretty much done. Your kids got it all. Well, hey guys, I've come out tonight for a bit of a look. We sort of got on a making moon. We've actually just having a bit of a squeeze. I just came down to a block randomly. I just turned in here and I thought, oh yeah. Thought tonight might be the night I might crack the bloody old tonnager out, because my old mate Cox come out tonight. He's got a pair of Asics on. I've never seen him in a pair of Asics. The last time we got a tonner together, he was in old Jesus sandals, the old Velcro ones. So I'm in a pair of Asics tonight. What's the verdict, Cock?
I reckon we'll get one tonight.
We'll get one? Get one or two, you reckon?
One decent one, a couple of alright ones, I reckon.
That's what I'm talking about. Cock. You got the Ferraris on.
They're nice and colourful, be able to see me.
Yeah, bloody oath. Righto, I don't have any real plans tonight. There's just all these little mozzies getting around everywhere. I've been rocking this little Perrin 2 Mini. I've been rocking it tonight and using it around the yard, watering the veggie patch and whatnot. Look at these bastards. Oh, we got to go. These bloody bugs. I've been trying to do this intro here. Look at these bastards. Trying to do a bit of intro here. We're just going to drive around pretty hot tonight. We're not going to try and spend too much time in the hunting and that sort of stuff. I'm just trying to cover a bit of country because it takes me a long time to cover a lot of country. You know, average hunt's about 6 hours. So I'm just finishing up, getting ready, rocking this little Perrin 2 Mini. I'm not hunting with it. I'll probably hunt with the other Perrin or my other head torch possibly. I think one's half flat, but we'll figure that out when we get down the paddock. Anyway, I just changed my headdress, my head torch, and we'll get down here and we'll have a bit of a go, I reckon. We'll have a bit of a go. But anyway, the link will be in the description with this. I might go further into this later on, a little Perrin. But for now, let's get out and get hunting. Right, I've changed headdress. We're going now. I'm going this time. I'm going. I've got the Perrin. I've got the big Perrin on. Perrin 2. Standard. Whatever. What would you call this? Perrin 2 Behemoth. The Perrin 2 McGirth. We'll just go with Perrin 2. Anyway, let's get down in the paddock here and see if we can get some action. You getting a bit over these bugs here, Cock?
I think so. You got to move.
You got to move? Anyway, let's get down the paddock and get hunting. We've been up here spinning yarns and carrying on, so let's get going. We've got no plan tonight other than upper. Because on average hunt for me takes about 6 to 7 hours, and I can manage to mash that down into a 15 to 20 minute video. So, and it gets frustrating. So tonight, I'm not going to try and spend too much time. I'm just going to just keep powering. Anyway, we've got a tactic. Let's stick with it. Bloody hell. You ready, Cock?
I'm ready. Cock.
Them Asics, I reckon. That's the omen. That's the omen. That's the omen, I reckon. Bloody oath. I'm just driving to the farm here, and geez, there's some fog around early. So it's 10 o'clock, 10:15. There's already fog set in. It doesn't look so bad on camera, but it's starting to get thick. And it can be a pain in the arse, heavy dew and fog. Sometimes fog, the pigs will use it to hide in, hide their scent. Sometimes it'll work with you because it thickens it up, thickens the scent up, that sort of thing. So generally what I find, if there's a lot of heavy fog around, the boars will use it to their advantage. And it's hard enough catching mob pigs in the normal cane, but with fog it's a bit of a pain. But anyway, it's pros and cons. Me and my old mate Cock were just talking about pros and cons. But yeah, it's just one of them things. Sometimes it works with you, sometimes it works against you. Anyway, at least you know when they blow out, you can see the bloody footprints in the dew. So this block here, it's got a little bit of standover, which we're going to hit first, and then we're going to go down and hit a bit of the return. But the return's pretty big. In some spots, it was cut late and wet, so a lot of it's lacking size. But anyway, we'll get down here and have a go. This is all dry land. This is dry land dual row. A lot of different varieties in this one. It was a bit hard to. So we're going to go down and hit the 232 and 208, which is standover. So 240, sorry, not 208. No 208 on this farm. 240, 232, and 232 can be prickly, and it'll give you that pain in the ass. But anyway, we'll get down here and we'll have a bit of a go, I reckon. But this was all underwater last year in flood, all this. So it's not as big as it should be this time of year. We're only about a week away from crush. So anyway, get this out of my face and we'll get hunting. Dogs are keen. Hopefully we get some action. 2 years, 3 months since the last time I got a tonner.
It's been that long.
Yeah. And it was with you, the one in the mangroves in that video, mangrove, southeast Queensland, bloody mangroves, bloody yada yada yada. But yeah, it was that video. So that's how long it's been. I've shot a few. I've shot several in that time, but I haven't dogged one. Sort of been steering away from it a bit because I've had dog issues and that sort of stuff. So tonight might be the night. Cock. I'll tell you something, Cock. You can lead a cow to water, but you still need a bucket to fuck it. Here, look, your mama here for you. Yeah, the old meat wallet hanging out in the back there for you.
I left the gumboots behind,
Yeah.
so she's all yours.
We'll just take the bloody toolbox off the back, give you some height. Just trying to get some footage of Molly. The fog's really affecting her tonight. Both dogs. They're smelling really low. Like when they smell like this is the indication that I'll just walk. And I might just do that if I get a decent enough jump or see some fresh sign. See if I can get some footage of her. Now you see how she was nosing and going down like that. That's an indication there's something around, but it's not high. She can't smell it high like she would usually because the fog's pushed it down lower. When I see my dogs do that, I usually slow ride up or walk. Now, there's not enough sign here that I've been seeing that I want to walk this block anyway. not saying there's not one here. It's just there's just not enough sign for me to get. I'm lazy, big bastard. So, I need to see a few key things. And where I've always come unstuck doing this, is where I see her doing that, I'll walk. That's what I should be doing here now. But because I'm a bit of an old flogger and a bit stubborn, she wasn't giving me enough signs to say, hey, yeah, there's definitely something here. When I get the signs, and I mean by the signs, because that block's not big, that's only about 100 metres by 50 and it's a couple of blocks, like it's not that big. Now, she'll jump off and on, off and on, off and on. And then that's, to me, right, let's walk this block. But anyway, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We've done the standover. I think there might be another slither of standover up here further. But other than that, we're pretty well out of it in this block. And the fog is thick. We're going to need a raincoat tonight. Cocked, getting around in this cane. My arm's just wet from just leaning out the window. So the other way to combat fog is you've got your tried and true method, which is walk. But the other way is drive around the block, like quickly, and then drive back around slow. Then drive a bit quicker and then drive slow. What happens is it sort of, gets the smell going a bit. As long as it's not like a big heap of breeze, like this would work tonight, which I'll probably end up doing. I'll probably do about 20 different tactics tonight, and I'll try and fill you in them all. But at the moment, we're just driving around like that. We're driving around a couple of times and getting it to circulate. And usually on your second pass, you'll get your jump. And she's whining a lot too, which means she's getting frustrated. She doesn't usually whine to the extent she is now. Now you see, I've been flying around here a bit, and the other side seems to be a lot thicker fog, where this side isn't too bad. It's a bit fucking weird, isn't it, Cock? I'd like to say that's from me driving around flat out and make myself out to be a real hero, but it's just disappeared here. And it's funny, it's always this block's always foggy. But all the blocks are foggy like this on the rivers, so anyway. We're just going to try and sneak through a cocky gate up here. And I'm too lazy to go through. I'm that lazy. I'm driving, and I'm even that lazy for Kevin to open about 3 more gates to go back the other way. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Dogs just went. Pretty good jump, actually. They're pinning it up here. So what I might do is I sort of know where they'll go here. If they go in the cane, they blow out the bottom. So I might just go down there and wait. But we'll see what happens. They might go over into the mangroves here yet, so we'll see what happens. They ran into did they? Or into this fellow. Yeah. They're just working around here in this fellow here, so I might just jump up on the back of the ute and have a bit of a listen and see what happens. Pretty good jump, actually. The dog's just running around like they're just running around crazy in this fellow here. So when they do that, usually they just, as soon as they can find the scent, they just run in the cane and just bang. I'm hoping that happens, but it'll probably just be a hit up and same old. The dog's running around, just running, just like that. So they're just here somewhere. They just keep figure eighting it and carrying on. Oh, there they go. They went in the cane then. Now I'll put this down and have a bit of a listen. dogs are running around in there. I can hear something on the outside here. There. That's a pig. See it?
Yeah, I see it.
Only little.
Yeah, look.
Well, Molly's 500 metres. And Lola's running completely opposite way. She's running back towards the cane that we come from, along the track. Well, we just got the dogs back and giving them a cool down, and we're just driving past here where we could hear the pigs and they're gone again. So just get back up to my original position where I was. Just wait, see if they come back out, because Lola backtracked a kilometre up the main track where we come in, and Molly was working around in here, so they're half rooted and they've just gone again. So we'll just get out here and have a listen and see if we can shoot one. Because one did come out before, it looked like a sucker, and then it got against the cane, it looked half alright. So anyway, we'll just wait here and see what happens. Right, we can spend all night here chasing around. By the looks of it, just that one boar, but it's a pretty good chance he's gone. Pretty good bloody chance. So I did say that I wasn't going to stuff around. We could chase our tail, but I reckon he's blown just from what the dogs are doing. So I don't go up to another block. I'll still run the block out. I'm just heading out now. So if we get some action, we'll fill you in. But I'm not mucking around, because a lot of jumping, going in, nothing, just chasing our tail. It's very, very foggy still, and that boar we watched run across, and he wasn't that big, you know, like he was sort of 40 odd kilos. Sort of look at it like this: do we bother chasing one that's 40, or do we bother going to put a dint in a few more, or trying to chase a bigger one, or whatever? But anyway, I'm just not rooting around in here tonight. The standover. Just going to try my luck somewhere else, because we blew our chance with him. I wasn't quick enough on the old boomstick, so not got any action yet. So I'll probably pull up here in a couple hundred metres, throw the dogs up, and go to the next farm. Look like hopscotch. Dogs just had a jump. We just come into the block, new block down the driveway, and they just sent it through the scrub here. So punching it. Suppose we'll get out and have a listen. Dogs have cut through this cattle country into a bit of standover, so we'll just get up there and just have a bit of a look. I don't know. A bit odd, actually. He must be just up there, doggo, somewhere. No, they're working around in the bush. Right, it must be a boar, because the way they're running around and zigzagging and carrying on. They went up into the standover, and now they're heading back down to a different block of standover, but they're all still in the cattle, in the scrubbed cattle country here. So we'll just get back down to roughly near where they first jumped. They're on a different track. They're not backtracking, they're on a different track. So this happened last time they did this, and I got a pretty good one, but he was down on the bottom on the creek, on the cane block down there. So we'll see if this happens here. Hopefully we get a good one. Definitely a boar, the way he's zigzagging and carrying on. They've just come down here to this other standover where the beans are, and they're heading down. So it's happening like it did last time, similar way. So let's hope they get onto him pretty soon, otherwise they're going to be gassed. Anyway, we'll just keep following along, and hopefully we get some action. Bit of standover here this is, so just drive along here ever so slightly. Hopefully we get on. Oi. Good pig. Good pig. Oh, just as I was saying, happened. Same sort of thing. He must have come in and he come floating through here and the dogs tracked him. They eventually jumped down at the creek and he was in this stand over here and they hit him. I heard him erupt and I just dipped the lights down in the ute and I heard him break and then he must have slipped because they went in and he come back around and went back in. They went around, they were sort of just fine, man. He come at a rate of knots at us, didn't he, Cock?
Oh, he was boogieing.
He was floating at us, and I just quickly run around here. He's come out, and he's just sitting there staring at me. And be stuffed if I could see him in the red dot. I couldn't see him. I had the torch on him, and I was blind. I couldn't see him, eh? He was because he's all covered in mud. He was all silver. I'm looking at the dot. I'm like, oh shit, you're gonna have to shoot quick. I did hold on for a couple of seconds extra. I reckon he would have went. But this is him here. I don't know if he'll go his ton. I reckon he'll go close. Just when I grabbed him, he felt solid, but he probably go his 90. I thought he'd go his ton, but oh, he's wide. He's real wide up in the shoulders here. He's solid.
He's solid.
He's deep. I reckon he'll go close to his ton. Jeez, he smells rank. I heard the hit up in there. Give me a feel here. You reckon?
No, I reckon 95.
I need to have a two-hand job here. Oh. I'm going to still say, I'm going to say high 90s, yeah. I'm going to say he might just, jeez. Just the way he was looking at me when he stood up, like when he was standing there, he was proper staunch. Something's saying it's 98. I felt that when I first seen him, I thought, yep, that's your ton there. So the more I look at him, more I feel at him. What do you reckon, 95?
Yeah, 95, 96.
He'd go bigger than his 80. He'd definitely go into 90. Well, I reckon he was the only pig in this block. He could have a lover with him, but usually around this sort of country here, they don't really pair up too much because there's a lot of other country here that they sort of just run. But we might as well weigh him now. He was floating and he just come out and stopped. That's why I've gone to 30-30 as a drop dog. I might just back up. I might as well just weigh him here. I reckon we'll just weigh him here and keep going about our business. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, yes. Oi, we just got him. That means Queensland will clean sweep the series. I'm telling you. Right, I just pulled up here. This is the pad where he's blown through on. So I reckon if we keep going here, we might just get onto a mob of pigs. But his pad's just here, right? He dead set run out on that pad. He's just coming in. There must be some sows down there, so we'll whack him on and we'll keep going down there and see if we can't jag ourselves an old mole bloody down there. Quivering her lip. Cock reckons he'll go his 90. You know what? He could be around that 95. 90. 94.7, 95. Yep. 95. Let's say 95.
Cockles on the mark.
How you going up there, Cock?
You're not bad.
Righto, he went. Well, he went 96 now because I'm pulling him a bit. But what he was just on 95. He was so 95 to 100. We both guessed around that. So it's a pretty good guess. Anyway, we'll keep going and see if we can get another one. My old mate Cox, bloody. Told you them boots would be.
It's not the tonner yet.
Not the tonner yet. We haven't got one with the dogs. You'll have to shoot this, the next one. You did say, what did you say at the beginning of the night? One would be 90, one would be 100.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ooh.
They're banging their cock, them toads. Oh.
The guys just doing around.
A couple of guys messing around, you reckon? Cock. Righto, we just got the dogs cooled down, got the pig on the back, so we'll just go for a bit more of a drive around and see how we go. We might get onto some shit. We might get on a bit of rubbish. Cock.
Yeah, maybe.
The big pad there he was coming out on, he might have been going home, but I feel like he's come from the scrub because the way the dogs backtracked him. And luckily, it's happened a couple of times before. I just remember it from last time because Jesus Christ, it was definitely the last pig I got here that did exactly that. Was one of them pigs that you just got to remember. He wasn't a monster or anything. He was sort of around his 110, but 110, 120. I might even have a photo. If I have a photo, I'll put it up. But he just punched on, and I couldn't get in because there was all this vine, and you just hear dogs getting half murdered. I'm just trying to get in. I had my pig sticker out, cutting my way into it. It was that bad. And it was only 65 metres in. It took me like 25 minutes of just trying to run around and figure out where he was, how to get in. Like, I knew where he was, I just couldn't get in there. Yeah, anyway, it's a story for another day. You can feel a bit of weight in the back end there. Poor old crate, she's due for a bloody upgrade. Probably end up flipping her off the back. Anyway, I'll put this down and we'll keep hunting. The dogs just tore off. We're only probably 200 metres up from where we got that pig. The dogs just tore off, so he might have had a lover. Usually they don't here, but this one might. It's straight back in the cane, so we might have got the lover. There might be a bigger one around. Well, sounds like a bit of action. I'll put this down, get my gun out. Cutting across that drain, exactly where I jumped before. That could be the lover, you know. There could be a bigger one in there. You want to grab the ute and just come back this way? Well, these dogs are floated, proper floated. They must have hit the lover. Must have had a lover here. They're 400 out into the scrub country. So I wonder if we can go down the bottom, sort of heading to another block of cane down the bottom where this follower would have been going to, but we managed to block him up. So we're sort of heading that way. I might need to let a shot off and get them back because all that down there is all mangrove swamp country and I really don't want to be down in there, to be quite honest. Well, after a 900 metre search, we come down here to the other block. I don't know, they might have heard us, but I reckon he's come down in here and we've lost him down in here because in that swamp there it's thick. So what we might do, we might just give up on him. I reckon he's definitely give us the shake. We might just do these little blocks here where that mob stuff may have been. So just give Molly a bit of a drink and see how she's going. She'll be pretty knocked up, I reckon. Well, you learn something new every day. Usually in this block there's not a lover, but in this case there definitely was. Definitely. So anyway, we're just driving around and seeing if we can make a difference. Seeing if we can jag something else. But anyway, we'll just do a bit of this block and then we'll head out and we might just have a quick look at another and call it a night. Oop, there they go. Dogs have jumped here, look. And just as I've come up here, I said, oh, look at that, Kevin. Look at how shit that looks. Stand over and guess what's happened? They've jumped, haven't they? Oh my god. Oh well. No, they're running back up the other way. You know, we go up there and see if we can't get tangled up in here like Charlotte's web cock. The dogs even are running up and down just trying to get in, and they found a way through the brick wall. And if they do that, you know she's thick. Cock. She's got girth. Oh yeah, they got one. I thought they were lost. Oh shit.
Up.
No, I'm trying to get my thing back in me. I gotta go.
We're coming, we're trying to work our way in there somehow. Down in the open bit there and in.
No, they're in the cane.
Okay.
Just here, 20 metres or something. They got it? Oh yeah. You better grab that gun. Oh, I can't get in here. Jesus Christ. This is very dangerous in here, cock. Very dangerous. Just take your time. Where are they? You're gonna have to stick him. I can't get him.
Lola.
Alright, little one.
Lola.
This is what I call spaghetti cane. Like, look at this. Whew. Like, it's a literal brick wall. Like, it looks like the rows run this way. But the way I was getting in, I was coming in like this. I was parting it. I was parting the cane and looking at it. Lola, enough. I was literally parting the cane, looking in, going forward. Parting the cane, looking in. No matter how long it takes, get in as quick as you can. But you're useless to the dogs if you fall onto that pig and he gets you. They almost dropped him when I come in, but I was committed. As soon as you stuff around and hesitate, that's when she's business time. You hesitate, cock, and you know what she's about, cock.
Oh yeah.
I yelled out, I started going in and I said, get that gun. Because if I couldn't get him or grab him, you just shoot him. Anyway, I don't know how we're going to go getting him out. It'd be good to get him out. He
might.
I don't know if he will. He's narrow. Jesus, he's narrow in his hip.
Yeah,
He won't be as heavy as the other one.
Nah.
Good dogs.
High 80.
Oh, they're going to go again here. Listen. Yeah, they're going to go again. They're not a piggy. Lola, come here.
Oh,
Imagine if that was 100 metres in there. Come here. Here.
We're just lucky that everything folded away from them and didn't go over the top of them.
Alright, let's just see. Good boy.
Like, he's not as heavy as the other one, maybe 80 or something.
Oh yeah, no, he's light. Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
A hell of a lot lighter than the other one.
Yeah. Still in the row, you reckon?
Yeah. Keep going straight back and you'll be straight at the boot.
Alright.
5 metres.
I'm literally sitting. Her cane's holding 140 kilo. Oh. We just got another quality pig. He looked bigger, and once I grabbed him and started dragging him out, he was, I reckon he's 79, 80. He's a big framed pig. He's a big frame pig. He's a big frame pig, but he's just not carrying the weight. Look how narrow he is in the hip here. Them shoes, cock.
Them shoes for sure.
And you just got to be so careful, and that very, very dangerous. Especially for young punters, young players, very dangerous. Just open the cane up, look in. Open the cane up, look in. Don't rush in there, because you're no good to anyone dead. And let me tell you, if you fall in, down your back, in that, she's not happening. But anyway, luckily the dog's all pretty well right from what we can see. There was a couple of holes there, but nothing major. Nothing needs stapling anyway. So we might weigh him up. But 79, 80, we both agree on that. So old Cock's just giving him a once over there. I'm just trying to catch my breath back. Oh, I'm blowing. He said to me, "Oh, we'll get a couple tonight, I reckon." And I said, "Yeah, we probably will with these shoes on. We've changed it up." Anyway, we got a couple. We'll probably get another one. The dogs are trying to run on again while we're in there. But we've got them back. We've called them back. We've given them a spell for a minute. Thank God there wasn't 200 metres in that, because Jesus Christ, that's when you start getting into critical. Yeah. Anyway, we'll weigh him up 70, 79, 80, I think, around that. And we'll keep going. We might get another one yet, because they were running to go, them dogs. Them dogs were wanting to go, so there was chewing there, so he could even have a lubber. Anyway, I'm gas bagging. I'm not thinking straight because I'm puffing. I'm just trying to cover everything.
Hanging off
Yeah,
the
just
ground,
maybe. Yeah, that'll do. What is it? 78, 77. 77. If you hop down. He bounces, he goes up to his 80. 77. 77 he went. What would we say? 79, 80. So
Yeah,
a couple of kilos.
yeah.
Look at these.
Definitely something else sneaking around in there.
Bloody oath. 2 quality pigs. Well, no, we're due for some quality pigs. We got one with the dogs. Happy with that one. Happy with the other one we shot. So a bit of a mixed bag tonight. And come here.
Get here.
We'll go around the block. Stuff that. Dog's trying to go back in the cane again. We might see how we go. We might go and do the block and then go to another spot. We might as well keep going. What do you reckon? Keep going for a little bit anyway.
Yeah, as well, yeah.
But yeah, got another quality pig anyway, so we'll whack him up on the pins and we'll keep going. Bloody oath.
Fill them up by the end of the night.
We might just cock. Oh, they're going to go here. They're looking for... let them go and have a look. As long as it's not another big bastard. Start going too far in. If they start getting in like 200 metres or 100 metres, even if they haven't hit up, we just got to start going. Just to make sure, because of how thick it is, just start going. Even though it sounds sketchy, you just got to see what these dogs are doing. I just come into this other farm here. The farmer said the old pig's been digging up his garden, so we'll just have a bit of a look around here and see how we go. I could have moved on by now. Was this afternoon, but anyway, we'll see how we go. We might get some mob stuff, we might get a big bastard. We'll see how we get on. But me and Kev were talking on the way over here that we definitely think they were the two lovers. I just think they separated a bit early on the first initial hit up, and then he just went about his business. Always a bit curious, and that's the sort of what we've pulled the verdicts, I reckon. We've sort of been discussing a few different verdicts, but I think that's one we've sort of come up with, isn't it? Yeah. Definitely the lover. Even though they don't get a lot of lovers in that block, it's just that they must be travelling a little way to get there. So they've obviously found a companion or a sacrifice or a old. That's what we call them anyway. But anyway, we're hunting. So I always say, when you get one good boar, keep hunting. But that's what we're doing now. We've got our 2 boars, we've got our 2 lovers, so we're going to try for another couple. Last time we come here, Cock, we got a couple of good ones as well, didn't we? Yeah. Well, we've been cruising around for a little while. The dogs have just jumped again, but I don't know, I think they're just playing around. Jumped in the return cane. This time they've been jumping a little bit, but that's just expected in this fog. But once we get them back, if they don't really have a look this time, I'm just going to drive down and dump these pigs off and call it quits. They're not really doing anything.
They're not.
No. Well, we're trying to leave and these dogs just keep floating into this standover. It's just like a brick wall. They can't get into it. They're running up and down trying to get in. They go to jump in. They can't. But if they run past me again, I'm going to dive on them. Because I really don't want to go in there. They sound like they made their way in. They're in. Oh, they're out. One's out. No, not the right spot. There's pigs in there, no doubt. Come here. We're trying to leave. And I really don't want to do it. I really... Come on, get up, please. I've had enough. I'm trying to... half tempted to get one in the open, but... The old 3-legged athlete just won't stop. Plenty of bait fish swimming around here in these mangroves. But we're going to finish it up. We've got the 3-legged warrior back. I'd be lost without old Molly. She's come from a long line of cane dogs and she's learnt a lot of tricks. Come here. She learnt a lot of tricks from my old dogs, and I'm trying to pass it on to some other ones. So hopefully Gertrude's not too far away. That's my other pup. But this fog is thick tonight. It is thick, like just, you know, look at that. Maybe you look at what we ended up. We still just end up with these couple here. Still just ended up with these fellas. That fella there is a 94 95, was he? 95, and that was 74. 74, that one there. So anyway, it was a good hunt. It was a good run, and hopefully we can do a few more in the future like that. Try and keep out of that standover, but we're a few weeks, about a week away from crush. So, but anyway, the old three-legged dog, mate, it is a powerhouse, and it's very hard to compare her to any other dog I've ever seen. So got these. She jumped, and yeah, like as I said, I'd be lost without her. She's learnt from a long line of my dogs, and it's more the tricks and the technique they pass on more than anything. And you've always got to find a dog that has got the mental hardness and the drive is the key things, I reckon. But anyway, I was running the Perrin 2 tonight. This head torch, the Perrin 2, and I've also got the mini. I've got the Perrin 2 mini. I'll give you a look at that. I'll go and get it on. There you go, there, cock.
Oh, we're getting there.
Getting there, cock. Right, where is it? Here we go. Righto, guys. I'm just wrapping it up here. I'm just gonna give you a quick look at this Perrin 2. I'll give you a look at it here. A Perrin 2 mini. Sorry, Perrin 2 mini. Bit of fog around. That's high. Turbo. Back to medium. High. That's low. That's like moon mode. Turbo. Medium. Now I just roll around medium. Now I haven't had a real good play with this thing yet, guys. Now this thing's it's just a small little head torch. It's something that I'd probably take out. I would use, say, if I was going for a deer hunt or a pig hunt with a rifle of an afternoon, or going out for the day. I just drop it in your backpack, or look, even in your pocket. Like, it's quite small, to be honest. Like, it's quite small. It's probably a good thing that I could carry, actually, when I am going for a walk with a rifle. I could just go out to dark, because quite often I'm walking back in the dark. I'm always walking back in the dark. I'm using my phone light or something like that. So this is where this little head torch will come in handy. Filming at night, for me, it won't be any use to me at all. I need the big Perrin 2 like I was using all night. I need the big girl, just for the draw, because I run it on high, just so I can see what I need to see with my GoPro. Same with my other head torch. I do the same. But guys, this little head torch is more than enough for likes of my old mate Cock coming out, or tagging along with a mate or something like that. I hunt for 6 to 8 hours every time I go out. So like, you're running around the stubble, that sort of thing, guys, it's got a magnetic charge. You just put on a charge in the ute or whatever. But that's my take on the Perrin 2 Mini. I think it's a good little backup, something else you can throw in your knapsack, or in your gun belt, or your belt you're wearing, just so if you're out hunting in the paddock, you can sort of stay out that little bit longer. So use the link in the description, guys, if you want this little bugger here, little Perrin 2 Mini. Like, it's bright, it's all right. It's just I need it brighter. That's all. That's just for me. Like, that's only because I'm filming. That's it. If I wasn't filming, I wouldn't need such big head torches. That's all I'm trying to say. But guys, if you want to see this, check out the website for the sales. Always keep a lookout for sales, that sort of thing. Use the link in the description for either the Mini or the Perrin 2, the bigger head torch. And the other torch I was using was a Warrior X Turbo. I actually had it on my rifle tonight, and I shot that pig earlier in there. So check out the links in the description, guys. If you're after something like this, then by all means, have a look. Use my product code CPQ10 for anything else that is not on sale. And we might sit down and have a look at all the Olights, and I'll do a pros and cons sort of video with it, I think. I'll just sort of, after sort of 6 to 12 months using them, and I'll tell you what I do like and I don't like. So make sure you look out for that video. Anyway, guys, we'll catch you around. Make sure you check out Cane Pig Queensland on Instagram and Facebook. Make sure you give us a follow. Make sure you like us, share us around, that sort of thing, guys. Got a couple of nice pigs for the night, so I'm going to get these dogs home, give them a bloody feed. The old three-legged powerhouse. We need to get it home and put some more bloody power in the batteries. Anyway, we've been out in the dew for what, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, just rooting around here, unpacking, and I'm already wet. Anyway, old Queen Bee here, old Molly Queen Bee. How you going, mate? You got your coat on? Yeah. The other bastard don't get one, but it rips it off. Right. You get one chance with me, you rip it off and chew it up. You get one, don't you, cock? You get one. Now Queen Bee gets one. Oh well. Gertrude had one. Oh, Gertrude ripped one bastard off. But, anyway, what do you? Bloody ass.